Welcome back everyone, I'm Setharoth, and today we are finally going to unlock the secrets to becoming a Lich. Our main opponent is this rather frustrating maze. We have applied my always turn left strategy, and it brought me right back to where I started. Our plan today is to go right instead of left. Every turn we get, we're going right. This should work. It's worked for me in the past when I was trying this off camera, just to make sure I didn't spend another hour wandering around in hapless circles. It still freaks me out a little bit when these skellies just like teleport to you the second you pause in your traveling speed. Alrighty. Oh, yep, this is one of those tunnels that collapsed on you. It makes you feel like you're being moved through a small intestine. Always good to keep that humility about you when you are trying to become a Lich, and being pushed around a small intestine will certainly do that. This place still creeps me out. I feel like this is where Ursula's stepson would hang out. He just got books and tentacles. But, oh, of course, I just said it too soon, didn't I? Ugh. There's just something mind-twisting about that particular effect of this place, although I suppose it does make things a little easier, because then I don't have to scout it out. You know, it's closing the hallway that I would have had to run down if it was the correct one. That Skyrim's already been activated, so this will, I know we've already been through this section, but we're sticking to this motto of always going right until it gets us where we need to go. This is probably the more complicated of the mazes that I have navigated through Undeath, but this is the last one before you can get back to Skyrim. Conjurer, Secret, we can always use that. Fire, Darkness, looks like I've already read that. Either that or my skills are too high already, but that is unlikely. I don't think this guy has mastered any schools of magic at this point. Okay. So I think we'll have enough time for this section of the playthrough for you guys to meet the last NPC that is added to your game in this mod. She is called the Broker, and she helps you locate certain ingredients that are rare, powerful, and required for becoming a Lich. Now I think the lighting seems to have changed here, so maybe... Haha! Ta-da! Alright, we have made it through that maze. Just to give you an idea of what we just went through. Yeah. If you take left, every left when you try to navigate this maze, you'll just end up right back where you started. But if you take every right, it will bring you back to this room. And yeah, this is not creepy at all. So we're not going down onto the main floor. Like, I'm not messing with that. To me that has traps written all over it, so we're just going to take the long scenic route around, get ourselves to our lovely book of Undeath, the Whispers of the Veil, and see what happens. That is a big book. Okay. Oh. Completed. Unbind Soul added. Okay, so this added a spell that will be necessary during the transformation process. Now we have to locate three things: a phylactery, an elixir defilation, and we need a ritual site in which to actually do the ritual to become a Lich. And our next step then is to hop back to Tamriel, and conveniently enough, Mr. Magic Book can do that for us. Abracadabra. No? Dang it. This is why I'm not a magician. My timing is off perpetually. Okay. Alright, we are back here. Oh, wow. Making way for my lord. Yeah, out of my face. Right. We're still trapped way the heck down here. Okay, do I by chance have... There's an alteration spell that would be great for this, but I do not have it. So we're going to have to get out of here the old-fashioned way. Where's my staff? There we go. Okay, so we are... Oh yeah, this is where we burned the Arcade Priest's heart. Yeah, good times. Good times. Okay, alright, I think I can get us out of here from here. think if we just go through here, because we just gotta get outside and then we can fast travel. Oh, hello, sir. You're going to have a very bad day. Told you. Dragonborns are so much fun. Bad guys be gone, that kind of thing. When I did vanilla Skyrim, my favorite way of dealing with big bosses, particularly when they were outdoors, like in dealing with Pariah Hearts and stuff, was to just lure them to the top of the whatever building they were on and then shout them off. Just let gravity take care of the situation, and you'd be fine. Alrighty, so there we are. Perfect. Okay, let's hop back over to Skyrim. Now, I believe in order to trigger the next segment of the quest, you just need to go to one of the major holds. You'll have to excuse my map. It's been a little buggy lately. I do not know which mod is doing it, but it is not causing any crashes to desktop, and I can still use all the icons. So, more power to me, I guess. Which is odd, actually. This is one of my lighter load orders, and it too is experiencing map issues. I saw more of it in my... I have another load order that I'm experimenting with that's using a lot of the quest mods. Here we go.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
You don't
Your
say.
hands only. Let's see here. Yeah, got this note.
From who?
Don't know. Creepy fella. Black robe. Couldn't see his face. Paid me a pretty sum to get that into your hands, though. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Alright, now we get to meet the broker. Broker's message. Damokos, your recent acquisitions are not hidden from me, and it would appear that you now find yourself in need of certain materials which may be difficult to obtain. I have the means to provide to you just the sort of specialist resources that other more superstitious of Skyrim's mercantile traders will not. Come to my shack west of Lake Inalta. Wow, yeah, 4:30 in the morning is not the time to be doing this. In the force of Falkreath Hold, if you are interested. Bring coin. That would be... yeah, that makes sense. Okay, well, there's 19,000 gold, so we should be good in the coin department. I think we will find a place to hole up for the night, though, so that you guys can get a nice clear view of the surrounding terrain on our way to the broker. I want you guys to actually see how to get there, rather than just seeing my torch-bearing butt walking through the dark to get there.
This is a local favorite.
We're just going to have to... where do I... make way from that board. There we go. Boom. Alright, oh geez, did they... oh, that's funny. I had so many skeletons that it literally spawned me this far into the building.
I enjoyed it. Sure thing. It's yours for it.
Let's go ahead and enter the room. I just want to rest up for the night. It makes sense, right? He's been to another plane of existence. He's been attacked by tentacles. He's been attacked by books and thousands of paper cuts, so he definitely needs a good night's sleep. And 5 in the morning should do it, because we're still going to fast travel to Falkreath. That will give us a little more time.
You look like someone.
These Nords are very tolerant of a half-dozen skeletons just, you know, ambling around, awkwardly staring at people for 8 hours. That's a good... oh, there we go. Oh, I see. Okay, so this, the bug that I had with my map earlier, I've been having that whenever I'm in a new land, right? So if I'm over in this Scourge Barrow that comes from another mod, and I access the map, it looks all freaky. I don't quite know how to fix that yet, but I will fix that later. And let's go before more NPCs start interrupting my conversations and getting me annoyed and causing yet another slaughterfest in Whiterun. After I save, of course. We've never done that when we get bored. Nope, never. Okay, let's see. So we need to go due west to the broker's shack. Should do it. And we'll just... oh, good, Inigo, you're finally here. I didn't see you anywhere in that dungeon.
My friend, Skyrim is a big and often confusing place. We are bound to lose each other from time to time. Never fear. That map you have is special.
This old thing?
Yes. There is more to it than you may realize. My brother once found one just like it on the remains of some poor old adventurer in Citadel. It does not only mark locations, it can also show the position of items and people too. Watch this. Where are you, Inigo?
You are right in front of me.
See, I have placed myself on your map. If we find ourselves separated, all you need to do is look me up. Pretty fantastic, eh?
Alright, I'm curious. I don't trust it. Smells like witchcraft to me.
Do not worry, it is not a malevolent map. It only wants to help, like me.
Oh, that is clever. I do love
What's
the Indigo
next?
mod. Alright, I'll show you how that works. So you go to our map, which is now looking pretty and normal, and you just activate Inigo, where are you? And then he will show up as if he were a quest objective. So if you get stuck and you're not in a different plane of existence, that is a good way to keep track of our dearly beloved Inigo. I do wonder, I remember not seeing him in that plane of existence at all. I wonder if it only teleports you and not your sorry, and not your follower. That would make a lot of sense as to why. Alright, I don't know where trouble is coming from, but I'm just going to light everything on fire. And let nature take care of itself. Okay, alright, my skeletons must be doing a good job, because I can't even see what was attacking me or where the body went. So, I think we're good. Oh, and now the music kicks in. Oh, funny. My skeletons work so efficiently that they kill before the music even kicks in. Unless I missed something. Oh, jeez. Okay, that... Alright, I know you guys want to help, but teleporting inside my body is not... That is not helping. That is freaking me out. It's early in the morning. I don't need that many jump scares. Okay, let's see. So if we go due west, we should be fine. We can probably go back into first-person mode now. Let's skip past the ferry. This might be an immersive encounter. Who are you, sir?
There are dragons about, traveler.
Ah,
Be warned.
I know. I was at Helgen.
Then you've seen them too. We lost our home, our livestock. We barely have enough gold to get by.
Here you go. I'll give you 5 gold. I have like 19,000.
Thank you, traveler. Be safe, and don't forget to keep an eye on the sky.
Wonder if you'd be that grateful if you knew I had 19,000 gold pieces. Basically gave him like 2 cents worth. What's that phrase? One man's junk is another man's treasure. I guess that would be applicable in that circumstance. Ironically, there's an alternate start where you can... I think it's the one where you've just survived a dragon attack and your home's like half burned down, and it even marks the roost of the dragon that burned your home and killed your family. It's a great start if you want a more emotional take on being the Dragonborn, right? The avenge your loved one approach. I'm really glad that flame spell doesn't incinerate my skeletons. I mean, technically it should. All my other flame spells do, but for some reason my skeletons can shrug that off without any problem. Speaking of which, how long do I have left on my skeletons? Are they going to last much longer? A day and 11 hours. Manny Marco worship works very well. Can't argue with that. Keeps them alive, keeps them not breathing, but, you know, fighting, which I guess is the point. Alright, we're coming up on a house. I do not know if it is the house, but it is definitely a house. This might be the broker. Maybe not. That house looks awful run down, but we are going to find out. Knock, knock. Anyone home? Oh, Hunter's Rest. Yeah, you're not. I do not need skins and animal hearts. If I do need hearts to become a lich, it's probably going to be human. Organ donation in Skyrim. Purely an involuntary matter, for sure. Actually, how? You know, this EMV that I'm using that makes everything dark and gloomy actually looks pretty cool when you're dealing with like the morning sunrise. It gives everything kind of a somber but hopeful edge, if that makes any sense. I feel like I'm way off course. Where is this? Oh geez, I am way off course. Okay, going south now. I promise I can read maps. It's a little embarrassing. I was raised by hunters and fishermen. My dad would always quiz me when I was 12. He's like, alright son, which way's north? And I'd say, I have no idea. He's like, you need to know. This is how you organize your world. Which is ironic, because my wife and my boss neither of them know where north is. They turn on Google Maps, and that's just all they got. They follow the blue line to where they want to go. Okay, I wonder what's up here. This looks like an interesting fort of some kind. Knife Point Ridge. Are people going to try to kill me? Of course people are going to try to kill me. Why wouldn't people try to kill me? Alright, we got some poison. We got some rocks dropping. I feel like there's an archer over here. Yes, you're not. No. Skeletons. Skeletons. Why do you think I trouble to raise you from the frickin' dead if you can't bother to come here and keep me alive? Why is there... Okay, come on. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. I can watch them work. Hey, you slackers over there. The ones with swords. Those are melee weapons. Get moving. Okay. Alright, okay. I think we're good now. Alright, I'm not dead. And south is this way. Alright. Yeah. There's the one downside with the skeletons. They're always behind you, so when trouble comes knocking, they're usually in the wrong place. I don't know if I can get down here safely, but let's try it. What can I say? I'm an impatient necromancer. If I can survive the fall, certainly my skeletons can survive the fall. There we go. Alright, so hopefully I can get here without any more interruptions. The first time I tested this mod, I was also using deadly dragons, and as soon as I unlocked this, as soon as I explored this hut, the dragon assault kicked in and I was attacked by dragons on top of the local necromancer flora. So that was fun. Good times. Alright, you sir are going to burn very happily. Yes, you are. Alright, now who's over here? Okay. No, sir, you are burned. You also shall burn. Actually, I stand a pretty good chance considering my skeletons just showed up. Hehehe. Goodbye. Wow. You know there's a mod that actually allows fire to spread naturally? Like if you put a flame spell on a building, it will start to burn. I hesitate to use that too much because, I mean, obviously there are some risks with the fire spreading too far. But I do like that. Oh, wait, one of my skeletons just went down. Uh-oh. One of my skeletons hath bit the dust. Maybe my flames do actually hurt them. In which case, my mistake. Alright, let's lighten our load a little bit here. I probably need only about 4 body parts of each type. Just because if you don't have... Oh, geez, I only have 2 right arms and 2 right feet, and then I really don't need that many rib cages. There we go. Alright. And now we get to meet a very special person known as the Broker. And we are definitely going to have to make way for our lord here, seeing as how they have teleported me inside a freaking table. Alright. Here we go.
Who's there? Come closer, my dear. These eyes are not what they once were. Ah, it is you. I could sense it from the moment you arrived. Power, will, purpose.
Are you the Broker? Very, very creepy Broker. Very quiet voiced. I have a mother-in-law like that. When she gets angry, her voice gets lower instead of louder. It's creepy.
Yes, my dear. It was I who sent you that letter. And now here you are, seeking rare things. Powerful things. Things I think others will not provide.
Yes, there are several things that I need.
Of course there are, my dear. That is why you are here. Eyes are not the only way through which one can see.
That's creepy.
There are many things that you need, and I can provide them. For a price, of course.
Okay, let's see here. So first off, let's review what we actually need. I think our quest objectives are probably the best way to... Yep, there's that map glitch whenever you're in a new area. Or an area that is not... Okay, so we need to establish a ritual site. We need a elixir with which to separate our soul from our body. And we need a phylactery in which to store our soul. And then I need to shut down this map before I have an epileptic seizure. Okay, so let's have a look at what she has for sale. If I can. I'm hitting the button. Come on. Why is this not working?
See me again if you need something. Special wares. This and that. Why don't you take a look?
Okay, we've got a black pearl, flawless amethyst. Do I already have flawless amethyst? I've got lots of gems. I do not have a flawless amethyst. Okay, so I guess we'll just grab everything unique and expensive that she has. So that would be a flawless amethyst. Definitely a black pearl, I'm guessing. I don't know if we need a black soul gem or not. Okay, this is a nice feature. So there are 2 player homes that you can get, and you can perform this Lich ritual in either of these player homes. It's important to decide first which one, because this is where you're going to respawn every time you die. When you die, you'll actually respawn next to your phylactery, much like the Liches in 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons. So if you have to choose between the two of these, I would pick Ravenspire, because who wouldn't want to be a necromancer in some forlorn peak with your frickin' arsenal stored in a tower? But if you fancy yourself as more of a lurking beneath type individual, you can also use Solitude Sewers and set up the ritual there. So you can buy the ritual set up here. We're not going to worry about that right now because we're more focused on ingredients. But I'm pretty sure... Yeah, okay. So there's a wide range of ingredients that we need in order to do this, which is why we have to use this necromantic altar. I'm pretty sure you need a max level enchanting before you can actually pull these off. But we can at least get a crushed black pearl. We already have the Shroud of Vignald, we just need black dye. We already have a crushed black pearl. The Elixir of Phyllation is going to require deadly poison, nightshade extract, poison bloom, finely ground bone meal. We'll need an ensorcelled vessel, for which we are missing 3 vampire dust and purified void salts. We'll need 10 bone meal for the finely ground bone meal. Nightshade extract requires 8 nightshades. We currently have 5. The phylactery will require a solution of magicka concentrate. That's going to be fun to try and find. So as you can see, there is a lot of scavenging that will need to be done in order to gather all the necessary ingredients. So in the next video, I'm going to provide a list of what you can find when you're just out adventuring and what you're going to have to actually buy, so that you know, you guys can then choose whether you, to what extent you want to just take your time and loot around Skyrim to find what you need, and what you're going to have to actually buy in order to get. But our next episode will focus on gathering all these ingredients and possibly on introducing a couple more new mods that were actually suggested during this playthrough to make our Necromancer a little more immersive and perhaps find a follower that is a little more creepy. Inigo is great for the neutral evil kind of companion, but he also doesn't, walk around with a bunch of undead skeletons. So we're going to see if we can find a companion that also suits that particular niche. And okay, let's see. So I guess we'll end it there for today, and stay tuned next week for another dive into Undeath and a comprehensive list of everything you need in order to become a Lich. It's so funny, the broker is blind, but she's clearly staring at me. That is very creepy. Although I guess I'm a character with no pupils right now, so I guess that's par for the course. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on Undeath so far. I find the broker to be a very apt but also creepy addition to the mod. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and feel free to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Take care.